this guy is not too bright. You know, he's out to sea on a ship, you know, delivering stuff to different ports around the world. He's not really good with the ladies. Anyway, he's in a bar one day after getting back with the ship. He's drinking. And this girl, like a lady of the night, walks up to him and says, "Come on, big guy, let's go back to my house and do the 69. He's like, 69? What's that? She goes, "Come on, I'll show you." He's like, "What the fuck," you know? Finishes his drink, he walks out with her. They get to her house, you know? They start kissing, he's feeling her, she's feeling him. They're having a nice time. He lays back on the bed and she goes, "You ready for the 69? He goes, so they start doing the 69. He's like, "Whoa, like this is great." He's really enjoying himself, you know? Like 30 seconds into it, by accident, she lays one on his face, man, a big gash right in his face. He's like, "Ugh!" He throws her off. He's like so revolted and disgusted. He gets up, he starts putting his clothes on. She's like, baby, come on, come back, let's finish the 69. He says, "You think I'm sticking around for 68 more of those? You're out of your fucking mind." This lady, she's kind of lonely, you know? She's all by herself now. Her husband passed away. "Let me get myself a pet." So she goes to the local pet store. You know, she's looking at the cats, the dogs, and then she's thinking they're kind of a lot of work. Then the guy comes over, the guy that works there, he's talking to her. He's like, "Why don't you get yourself a parrot? You know, they're fun. You can teach them, you know, to say phrases and things. You know, they're easy to take care of than a cat and a dog." She's like, "Why not?" So she sees one she likes, she takes it home. So at night, you know, she's feeding it, you know, she set up the cage and everything for it. She's like, "Polly, want a cracker? Polly, want a cracker?" And the bird looks at her and says, "Let me see your tits." The woman's like, "What? What kind of filthy mouthed bird did I get? I can't believe this." She's disgusted. She throws the sheet over the bird. Next day, she races back to the store. The guy's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes these birds, they pick up, you know, bad phrases and words and stuff. You know, just keep saying what you want him to say, and it'll come naturally, you know?" All right. She goes home. "Polly, want a cracker? Polly, want a cracker? Let me see your bush." "You disgusting bird." She throws the sheet back over, races back to the store the next day, tells him what happened. He's like, "Lady, you know," she's starting to get pissed off with this lady now. "What did I tell you? You got to keep working with it. Work with, just, you know, try your best. You know, you can't give up. You really don't give up on him. Just try. Whatever you want him to say, he'll say." Okay. She goes home the next day, takes off the sheet. "Polly, want a cracker? Polly, want a cracker?" She keeps saying it. The bird's just looking at her, you know? "Polly, want a cracker? Let me see your ass." That's it. She had enough. She's like, just like, livid, man. She races over to the freezer holding the bird, the cage and everything. She squeezes in there, you know? Slams the door. She walks away all pissed. Now the bird's in there in the dark, looking around, you know? And he sees a frozen turkey. And he says, "What did you ask for? A blowjob?" This guy's 21 years old, never got laid. His father's pissed off about it. On his 21st birthday, he tells him, "Listen, you're going to go out tonight. You're going to get laid no matter what it takes. Here's $500. Go to a bar, pick up some girl, have a good time. Okay?" Kid goes to the bar with his friends. Sure enough, they get lucky. They get lucky, but he doesn't. So he goes home. He's all pissed off. He didn't get laid, right? He's sitting there with his grandmother watching this late night stupid movie on Lifetime. And they're talking and talking. He's drinking wine with her. And, you know, suddenly, like, the conversation goes to, like, sex. So they're kind of looking at each other weird, you know? And before you know it, one thing leads to another. He winds up sleeping with his grandmother. It was weird and horrible and wonderful and disgusting at the same time, you know? It was really a strange situation. So now it's all done. He's sitting there thinking about it. The father comes in, you know? "Son, tell me, did you get laid tonight? You know, did you have a good time? Was it everything I told you it would be?" He's like, "No, well, you know, no, Dad, it's not like you think. You know, I got laid, but it wasn't, you know, exactly how we, you know, talked about it." He's like, "Well, what was it? A girl you picked up? A prostitute? What was it?" "It was not really. Don't be mad, but it was Grandma." He's like, "Grandma? You fucked my mother?" The kid looks at him. "What the hell are you getting so mad about? You fucked my mother."